All right, we're gonna start with building an AI agent using the base level of CoPilot Studio. There are very different levels, but the base level of CoPilot allows you to just create really quickly an AI agent. As you're going through the process, what I personally like to use is Comet Browser, which can serve as an AI assistant as you're building your AI agent. So if you check out Comet Browser, you'll be able to look at it, log in, and then you'll have an assistant right on the right side that's going to help you through the process of creating your AI agent. When you get started with the process, I think a good use case is creating an AI agent for a financial analyst. I think you've got CEOs, business people, entrepreneurs. I think something at some point we're going to all experience is getting some financial data, and we all want to be able to analyze it effectively. So when you're starting the process, you need to be able to create a comprehensive prompt for the AI agent to be created. The way that CoPilot Studio has been able to make it super easy is that you can just really create a prompt on the assistant in Comet Browser, copy and paste that over to CoPilot Studio, and it's going to go through the process to actually create the financial analyst AI agent for you. So many times we get frustrated that I don't know how to use a tool, I'm not an expert, I don't really know how to get the best output for the tool. Well, using Comet Browser as an assistant right there on the browser, you can get a step-by-step process and you just copy and paste it over while you're in the work stream, and it's going to do all the work for you. After you've taken that prompt and you copy and paste it over, then it's going to go through the process of building out the base level of this AI agent. It's going to ask you what to name it. You can name it whatever is memorable. But ultimately, the way that you want to think about it is you can actually take this agent and publish it to the rest of the organization using Microsoft Teams. So think about it from that perspective when you're going through the naming process. When you're going to build any type of AI agent, the more specific you can be, the better it's going to be. Again, I don't know all the best practices. I know what I know, but I definitely know that there are probably better practices out there. So I'm going to use the Comet Browser Assistant to help me with that process. Any of the instructions, any of the details, and then I'm going to go back and forth between the development of the AI agent and the Comet Assistant in this entire process. One of the cool things that you can do is not only take information from your company, but you can also extract really good quality resources from the internet to serve as part of the brain of the AI agent. So for example, if there are financial services, our business is a private credit fund in the non-prime consumer lending space. So there's probably a lot of different types of websites that I can use as a reference to be able to feed into the brain of the AI agent. In CoPilot Studio, it makes it really easy. You can copy and paste all those different websites and add it to the knowledge base. And again, if you don't know exactly where it is, use Comet Browser Assistant to find what are those websites and those knowledge bases, copy and paste all of those, and it's going to be able to do the work for you and set it up inside of your AI agent really quick and really easy. Once you've got your AI agent set up, you can start testing it right there. Is it going to give you the responses that you actually want, or is it going to come up with nonsense? And what's the best way to use it? You can actually set up the instructions and suggested prompts into the software. And again, if you don't have the time, let Comet Browser Assistant do all the work for you. It'll take control of the screen and actually set everything up for you. That being said, if you're going to be using the internet as part of the query, sometimes the models are not the most up-to-date information. So for example, when we're doing this prompt of NVIDIA, it only has information from Q2 2024. So you got to make sure that the different models that you're selecting have the ability to get access to the latest information. And if you don't know, then what do? Go on Comet Browser, use the assistant to be able to go through that process, and it'll do the work for you to get it all set up. That being said, if you're going to do some analysis, the key is whenever you're attaching files, whether it's Excel, PDFs, Word documents, the great thing with Microsoft CoPilot Studio is that it'll use all the native Office 365 file types to be able to get uploaded into the prompt and analyze all that information pretty simple and pretty easy.